Have you ever wondered what would happen if the Earth, our giant spinning top, suddenly just stopped? It's a wild thought, but exploring it reveals just how much our lives depend on this constant, silent motion. So, let's dive into the science fiction-like chaos that would unfold. First, let's get a sense of speed. Right now, at the equator, Earth is spinning at a blistering 1670 kilometers per hour, or over 1,000 miles per hour. That's faster than the speed of sound. This rotation gives us our day and night, shapes our weather patterns, and even affects the ocean currents. It's the silent engine running our planet. So, scenario 1. The Earth instantly stops. Imagine you're in a car going 1,000 miles an hour and someone slams on the brakes. You'd fly forward, right? Now, imagine that happening to everything on the planet's surface. Everything not nailed down to the bedrock, people, buildings, trees, topsoil, would be launched eastward at supersonic speeds. It would be the most catastrophic event imaginable, a global wipeout in a split second. But it gets worse. The atmosphere, which isn't rigidly attached to the planet, would continue its momentum. This would create winds so powerful they would scour the surface of the Earth, stripping it clean. Think of a wind faster than a fighter jet, sweeping across the entire globe. And what about the oceans? They too would keep moving, surging eastward to create mega-tsunamis of unimaginable scale, dwarfing anything we've ever seen. These walls of water would wash over continents, reshaping coastlines and submerging vast areas of land. The devastation would be absolute. There's another strange effect. Earth isn't a perfect sphere. It's slightly squished, bulging at the equator because of its spin. This is called an oblate spheroid. If the rotation stopped, gravity would slowly pull the planet back into a more perfect spherical shape. That equatorial bulge would flatten out. This reshaping would have a bizarre consequence for our oceans. The water that's currently piled up around the equator would migrate towards the poles. The world map would be completely redrawn. You'd have a massive supercontinent encircling the equator and two enormous polar oceans. Cities like London or New York would be deep underwater, while places in Colombia or Kenya might find themselves on a new high-altitude plateau. And what about our protective magnetic field? The Earth's rotation helps churn the molten iron in its outer core, which generates the magnetic field that shields us from harmful solar radiation. If the rotation stops, this dynamo effect would eventually weaken or even shut down. Without this shield, the surface would be bombarded with deadly cosmic rays and solar particles, making life impossible for anything that survived the initial cataclysm. Okay, that sudden stop scenario is pretty grim and, thankfully, purely hypothetical. So let's consider a more realistic scenario. What if the Earth gradually slowed down to a stop over a long period? This wouldn't send us flying, but the long-term consequences would be just as profound. The most obvious change would be to our day and night cycle. As the rotation slowed, our days and nights would get longer and longer. First, they'd be weeks long, then months. Eventually, the Earth would become tidally locked with the Sun, just like the Moon is with us. This means one side of the planet would permanently face the Sun, while the other would be plunged into eternal darkness and cold. Imagine a 6-month-long day followed by a 6-month-long night. The side facing the Sun would be scorched, with temperatures soaring high enough to boil water. All the oceans on that side would evaporate, turning it into a vast, barren desert. Meanwhile, the dark side would become a frozen wasteland, covered in ice, with temperatures plummeting to hundreds of degrees below zero. Life, as we know it, couldn't survive in these extremes. The only potentially habitable zone would be a thin strip of land between the hot and cold sides, the Terminator line, a perpetual twilight zone. Here, the sun would always be on the horizon, either rising or setting, but this area wouldn't be a paradise. The massive temperature difference between the light and dark sides would create the most violent weather imaginable. Constant hurricane-force winds would rage as hot air from the sunlit side rushed toward the cold, dark side. Could humans survive this? It's a long shot. We'd likely have to live underground or in specially designed, climate-controlled megastructures. Traditional agriculture would be impossible. How do you grow crops with 6 months of blistering sun followed by 6 months of freezing darkness? Solar power would only work on one side of the planet, and even then, the constant intense heat would pose huge engineering challenges. The very gravity we feel would also change. Without the centrifugal force of rotation that creates the equatorial bulge, gravity would become more uniform across the planet. You'd weigh slightly more at the equator than you do now. This shift, combined with the planet becoming more spherical, would still cause the oceans to migrate toward the poles, creating that equatorial supercontinent. Even the tides would be different. Our familiar daily tides are caused by the combined gravitational pull of the moon and the sun, amplified by the Earth's rotation. Without rotation, we'd lose the daily rhythm of high and low tides. There would still be a slight tidal effect from the moon's orbit, but it would be a much slower, weaker bulge of water that follows the moon, taking a full month to circle the Earth. Now, after all this doom and gloom, I have some good news. This is never going to happen. The Earth possesses an enormous amount of angular momentum from its formation billions of years ago. There is simply no known force in the universe that could just stop it in its tracks. Even a massive asteroid impact, the kind that wiped out the dinosaurs, would only alter the rotation speed by a tiny fraction of a second. The laws of physics are on our side here. So why do we even bother with this thought experiment? Because it's an incredible way to understand the delicate and interconnected systems that make life on Earth possible. It highlights the profound importance of our planet's rotation, something we take for granted every single day. By imagining a world without it, we can better appreciate the intricate balance of forces that created our stable climate, our oceans, our atmosphere, and ultimately, us. It reminds us that we live on a dynamic, spinning planet, perfectly tuned for life. Thanks for joining me on this wild ride through planetary physics. If you enjoyed this cosmic what if, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more explorations into the wonders of our universe. See you in the next video.